Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. Oh, shit! Merry Christmas Eve Eve. My microphone might cooperate with me. Maybe. Alright. I had time today. Oh, everything sounds great? Thank you, love. I had some time today on this Christmas Eve before the holidays devour my soul, which I'm totally fine with. It's actually a time of good soul devouring. But I wanted to at least get a little started just because I didn't want to miss too many streams. So I don't think we're going to get very far because I'm only going to maybe stream for maybe 2-3 hours. Depends on my mood. And not knowing this game, that mood's going to be soured very quickly. So yeah, let's just get right the fuck into it. I'm scared of this one. Turnabout Legacy, okay. Hello. Your 3 p.m. cake store. Oh, I didn't even read that. What? Bacon Bop? Oh. Macarons, waffles with cream, chiffon cakes that are light as a dream. Laugh and sing, smile, it's true. All that sweetness waiting for you. Oh, what? Where? Oh my god, over there! The oven's got something special to share. Ping? Oh! Now let's see what we've got for you! What is happening? It's cooking time! Are you ready to make something special together? I don't know, am I? I really don't know. Oh my gosh, Bacon Bop, that's a bad name, I think. Oh, it's so, oh my god, why are we scrolling so fast? Hey, Gregory, I'm going back there tomorrow with your boy. Oh yeah, this is Fender. I'm finally going to find out what happened 18 years ago. 18 years ago. I do kind of almost prefer the name of the show in the fan dub of Piece of Cake, because it should have been Piece of Cake, which was the name of Judy's fan translation. Have no idea what the pun's going to be with Samson and Judy. Oh, okay. This microphone is fighting me because I want to lean back but not too far back, and that I do anyway. Well, Fender, are you finally going to tell me what's going on here? Why have you brought me to an art gallery of all places? Hey, you had nothing going on. Seems like the perfect chance to come and enjoy the magic of star sign stuff together. What? I'm leaving. Chill, big guy. I'm just joking. You know about the IS-7 incident, yeah? IS-7. DL6, SL9, and now IS-7. When are we gonna get TB8 incident? Yeah? Your old man's last case? Of course. Von Karma took great pleasure in showing me the files as soon as I became a prosecutor. And I reviewed them again last night at your invite. See? I have them. They're mine. You can't see them. I was also present at the trial all those years ago, although my memories of it are somewhat hazy. It was when I was traumatized forever. And ever, my daddy died. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I forgot Gregory Edgeworth's kind of a fox. He's handsome. As a child, I was completely in awe of my father. The sight of him in court was inspirational. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law, and opposite him, the man who would become my mentor, Manfred von Karma. It was quite a case. However, it ended with the conviction of the accused. Ah, so you were there too. You were in the courtroom for Gregory's final outing. Yeah, dude. Don't you know that's when fucking DL6 kind of like happens? You idiot. You fool. Well, that'll make explaining things easier. I wanted you to know something, see? That something being what really went down. Not the truth in those files, but the capital T truth. It was 18 years ago, smack dab in the middle of a real doozy of a winter. The buildings were covered with a blanket of snow. It looked like the streets were lined with popsicles. Are you talking about, like, the lampposts or people? But things weren't so innocent behind those frozen doors. In fact, some pretty sordid stuff went down. This was back before yours truly was the fine figure of an attorney you see before you today. This was back when I was actually an innocent baby who wasn't a total creep fuck. Oh no, it's Christmas! Christmas Eve, oh my god!
This game's a holiday game.
Yes, Phoenix Wright has always been a Christmas game, honey. Christmas of murder. But yay, I finally get to play Gregory. Hey, Mr. E, this one really came out of the blue, huh? It did. We were called in before... do I make you British? I don't know if I want to make you British. No, I made Edgeworth British. Yeah. Can I make a deeper Edgeworth? It did. We were called in before the ink on the arrest papers were even dry. I don't think I could do a British accent with this deep of a voice. I don't think the accent lives down there. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I am a defense attorney. I'm here visiting a client with my assistant, Eddie Fender. A murder on Christmas Eve? What's the world coming to? It happens all the time in the Ace Attorney universe, baby. Get on it. Come on, get with the program, baby. In the dark of the night, evil will find her. At the end of the day... Wait, are you... is this a bunch of... Hold on. I'm sorry. My brain is short-circuiting a little bit. Because this is like song lyrics from several different songs all tied together. Because like, yeah, in the dark of the night, and then at the end of the day. And then... I don't think this last one's actually a song. I don't think so. I saw two timely saviors a-coming my way. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, he even does the... What the fuck? Welcome, my friends, to the visitor's room. And if we're not friends yet, I'm sure we will be soon. Whoa. Wait, look at the good... What? Oh my god. Is it... Okay. Is this actually gonna be like fucking third case syndrome but reversed? The rest of the game is fucking annoying as hell and then this is the best case? What is happening? Talk about an entrance. I was not expecting that. Neither was I. Sorry if I surprised you. I'm just so happy to see you both. Thanks so much for coming out. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. Oh my god, he's a big man. Hi. You're the accused, I take it. I am Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law, at your service. Oh, what a god, when... Fuck, I have the hots for Gregory. I look forward to representing you. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender. But pleased to meet you, sir. I'm just Mike Meekins now, oh no! I'll do everything I can to help. Calm now, Edward. Calm down, please. You'll have to forgive him. He's still new to this. He's been helping me out part-time, but he's far from fully fledged lawyer material yet. He will not pass the law at a ridiculous age like half the cast of Ace Attorney. He is a proper boy, a realistic human. To a fault. Nonetheless, I'm hoping he'll be of some assistance in investigating the particulars of this case. Gregory and Eddie, it is an honor to meet you both. My job as a defense attorney is to save my clients from wrongful convictions. So the first thing to do is establish whether or not he is truly innocent. Perhaps we could begin by having you tell us a little about yourself. What am I thinking? I haven't even told you my name. I'm Sansom Tangaro. Okay, I now have to figure out the pun on this fucker. So he's a showsman, pastry man. Samson Tangaro. Tangaroa? I feel like I know of like an older, like I've heard of Samson's like something Roa before, but I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just Tangerine. Samson Tangerine. I don't know. Is it really you? Samson Tangaroa, the world's greatest confectioner? So what is the difference between a pastry chef and a confectioner? Are they the same thing? I have no idea. You flatter me, my young friend, and call me Samson. All my pals do. Wow, thanks, Samson, I will. I can't believe I'm meeting you in person. It seems Eddie knows something of our client. Mr. E, it's the Samson Tangaroa, the singing, dancing, confectionery making sensation. There's a lot of weird pauses of to transitions. It's odd. Oh, what shall we make today, kids? Oh, is it a kids show? Macarons, waffles with... Oh, it's just the thing from earlier. I'm not... Nope, you can't make me, but look at Fender's stupid dance. Oh, that's sweetness waiting for you. Look there. What? Where? Over there. Yay, it's a little bit slower for me to actually read. Holy shit. Now let's see what we've got for you. The guard is like my favorite thing about this whole interaction. He's not saying a word, but they're like, you have to stand there. Might as well just get you a dance move. You're welcome. I almost started dancing along. That would be silly. No way! I got to sing with Samson Tangaroa! This is a dream come true! Thanks, little pal. It means a lot to hear you say that. I'm apparently All Might now. Hooray! Oh. What? What the fuck? Why fix your tie, buddy? It's pristine. What are you doing? Are you nervous? My apologies, but I think we need to discuss the matter at hand. Of course! I'm sure you're both very busy. Alright, where would you like me to start? I guess you some more. Oh. He looks way more like, what is that face? I want him to stare at me. God damn, I keep simping. I'm sorry. Honey, smack me. He's very distracted. Never mind. Yay. I've received punishment from the husband because, oh my god, I need to stop sipping. So you're not just a confectioner, but also a singer and a dancer. Oh my god. Get out of my eye, whatever you are. I sure am. When I'm having fun, my body just starts moving. You must really enjoy making desserts. Ha! Wouldn't be much of a confectioner if I didn't. I live to make sweets that will bring joy to others. Hey, they're not just things. They're works of art. Sparkling, dazzling, mouth-watering creations. The stuff that dreams are made of. So he aims to create joyous... Oh, my poor husband's dying over there. So he seems to create joyous and inspirational pieces, does he? Yes, he does. I understand that the incident in question happened at your mansion. That's his house? The thing we walked into was your house? What the fuck? I thought that was a set or like a museum. Holy shit. It did. We were holding an international confectionery contest there when a body was found inside of one of my creations. Oh my god. Inside of one of your... No way! The detective in charge placed me under arrest because of it, and now here I am. But I could never take a life. Never. I'm sure the police will see that too in time. They'll realize their mistake. I sure hope so. And what can you tell us about the victim? He looks so suspicious of everybody. His name is Artie Frost. Artie Frost. Yep. And I have a feeling okay, it's a little spoilery, I guess, but I feel like I remember how he actually dies or how he's rediscovered. And so his name makes way more sense. He was taking part in the contest. Mr. Frost was a wonderful confectioner. His creations were things of real beauty. I just don't understand. Why did he have to die? I'm sorry. He seems genuinely upset over the victim's death. Hey, even a person who killed them might be upset over the death. I think I have pretty good measure of the man now. Mr. Tangaroa. I know, like a 90s thing that used Tangaroa. And it's gonna bother me till the day I die. There's just one last thing I need to confirm with you. You didn't kill Mr. Frost, correct? Correct! I swear to you I didn't do it! Like I told you, I could never take a life. Never. He seems quite sincere. Alright, I'm going to take you at your word. Thank you for being so forthright with me. Likewise, it's good to talk to somebody other than those detectives. Except for this guard here. He's the best. I taught him a dance move. We'll head to the scene of the crime and see what we can learn. We'll be in touch when we have something more to tell you. Oh my god, the popped collar against the wind. Gregory, you're a fucking noir detective. What are you doing being an attorney? Goodbye, Gregory. Goodbye, Eddie. I'm counting on you both. This is your fucking house? Fuck off. Jesus, a fountain room? Fuck you. Damn these rich people. Oh, it's pretty cold out here, huh, Mr. E? I never saw so much snow. Oh, are we outside? Or was that you talking about the outside? I don't know. Oh, that's actually really funny. Those cherubs are fucking they're using a chocolate fountain, but it's just a fountain. That's actually really cute and clever and fun. Yes, and it does seem like it will be letting up what? It doesn't seem like it will be letting up anytime soon. But just look at this place! What a sweet house Samson's got! It's huge! I totally bit my tongue. How I have to hold my mouth to try to get Fender's voice has me lifting my cheek in a weird way. And I guess my tongue's like, I'm gonna go over there and just met my teeth. Yes, big enough to hold an international confectionery contest, no less. Oh, no, they're looking at her, so welcome. I don't know, actually. I don't know French. How do you do a French accent? Because, like, at least in the fan game, she was French. Vivi? Oui, oui. S'il vous plaît. I'm trying to find a good French. I don't know. Welcome, everyone. Come on in, we'll have some fun. I have a body under here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was your apron. That was really cute. What the hell? Gregory is like dodging, but he seems like weirdly happy into it. I don't know. Oh, no. Are you all right? I'm so sorry. Would you happen to be Mr. Gregory I'm going into Francisca, it feels like, or at least something else. I don't know. We're living here. Gregory Edgeworth, by any chance? I would. It's a pleasure to meet you. I will change the voice if I need to. I'm Eddie Fender, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. You look so strange being so polite in that getup. Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, welcome to our humble abode. Judy Bound. Oh, that's, I don't know. That name does not scream French. Maybe she's Southern. God, I've done so much Southern because I'm good at it, but. Judy Bound. It's an honor to meet you both.
You're jury duty bound? Is that the...
I don't know. I don't think so. Because there are no journeys in Ace Attorney.
That's fair. That's most... Are you gonna die? So is your name actually Judy Bound?
Oh my god. Now what is the pun? Because it's, again, she's another confectioner. I do know that. Huh. Maybe my mom would know. Her name is also Judy. I'm the housekeeper here. Oh, you're not a confectioner? But you're on the TV show. Oh, and Mr. Tangaroa's assistant. Okay, I was like, what is happening? You're no housekeeper. You're Judy Bound. The Judy Bound. You know a little something of my work? A little? I watch you on TV every chance I get. I'm Bacon Bob's biggest fan. I still hate that show name. It's very kind of you to say so. We'd be nothing without our fans. I'm going back to Southern, except I'm going to try to make it high-pitched and not as much of a drawl as Lana or somebody. And what might Bacon Bop be? It's only the biggest show on TV. Every kid on the planet loves it. So it is a kids' TV show. The dynamic duo of Samson and Judy make delicious sweet stuff, all while singing and dancing. Like this, check it out! What are you doing, sir? Oh my god, they're doing the theme song again. No! I mean, the lyrics are a little different, but no, stop.
The pun with her name may have failed to translate.
Ah, boo, poor
Her English name... Oh, wait.
If it's a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler.
Okay.
Sorry. Her English name in the unofficial translation of Ace, so no, it's... But, they changed her name to Catherine Hall as a pun on Catering Hall.
Right.
But I can't find... Let me try somewhere else.
Okay. That was a beautiful performance, Mr. Fender. Bravo. I dance along every time I watch the show. Perhaps Miles might enjoy it too. I'll suggest it later. Oh, that's really cute. But dude, nothing can take the Steel Samurai from his heart. He won't take Cooking Mama over Power Rangers. When all this dancing really takes it out of a guy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm the world's worst hostess. I can read quickly, I promise. Here, nothing relaxes the body and mind quite like a cup of tea. Clink, clink, clatter, clatter. Oh my god, those teacups are ridiculous. They remind me of the Dug Dug Mug Mug a little bit, but... This is... Yeah, this is Miles Edgeworth Investigations, yeah. This is the second one. Can't remember its subtitle. Case 3, yep. Ah, this is... Ceylon, correct? It's delicious. I don't know if that's the teacup he's referring to or the tea. Oh, it is the tea. Okay, good.
The only information I can find about her name is based on the fan trend.
No! No one knows why it's Judy Bound. I'll have to ask my mom. She's kind of...
Duty bound.
Oh! Oh, that fits. Oh, no. That's a good pun, actually, then. Some of them have been so on the nose. That one's really abstract and clever. That's kind of nice. Its citrus aroma is said to improve one's ability to concentrate, as I recall. Interesting. So this is what Ceylon tea tastes like. I don't know if we're pronouncing this right. How odd. Whoa. The saucer's cold. Yes, it is so that the tea cools down more quickly. I'm afraid some of our guests don't like it too hot. Microphone. You need to stop being a little bitch. I see. These teacups are very unique, too. The design is really something. You think so? Thank you so much. I ordered them all the way from France. Oh, you actually are French then? Or just, I don't know. No, probably not. They're my absolute favorite. They were designed by a marvelous sculptor named Paul Halik. Have you heard of him? Nope. Can't say I... Whoa. I've never seen that sprite. She's beautiful in that sprite. Hot damn. Why is this case full of hot people? What the hell?
It's a hot topic.
You shut up. He makes the most amazing tableware in the world. You're clearly a big fan of his work. Oh, I am. These teacups are my greatest treasure. She's certainly not afraid to show when she's passionate about something. If you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to move on to the reason we're here. Can you tell us everything you know about the unfortunate incident that occurred earlier?
Of course. I'm sorry for getting so distracted. I guess I'm still in shock. Because I'm the one who found the body, you see.
You discovered the victim? Is it true that the body was recovered from inside one of Mr. Tangaroa's creations?
It is. We're in the middle of the contest's final judgment phase when I heard the sound of something big collapsing coming from Samson's room. Samson? Are you in here? Ah! I opened the door and went inside, and there was Mr. Frost's body.
Thank you. I'm sorry to make you relive such a traumatic experience.
Think nothing of it, please. I only wish I had more to tell you.
Now, if you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to begin our investigation of the crime scene.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, this defender. You have to save Samson. He's no murderer. He could never do something like that. I'm very much a Southern belle now. Or at least a Southern belle who's trying to ditch the Southern drawl to sound more ladylike.
Of course. Leave it to us, Miss Bound.
Thank you so much. I'll go serve the others their tea then.
Come, Eddie, to the scene of the crime. Yes, sir, Mr. E. Why are we leaving the way we came? Where are we going?
Bad! I missed you.
First Miles investigation game, yeah. So we see him before the bullet holes happened. No way! Everything in this room is made of chocolate! Everything? Holy fuck. I can't believe I'm getting to see so many of Samson's creations this up close and personal. I might be more excited myself if the room wasn't a murder scene. Just hearing you say that sends a shiver down my spine. I'm just getting stuck in a Southern drawl. Hold on, I gotta get that out of my mouth. Get out of my chin. Ah. That might be just the temperature in here. It's rather cold. Yeah, now that you mention it, it is pretty chill. Achoo! We've been spotted, you fool! How dare you sneeze? Defense on the scene already. That was fast. God, this is so full of hot people. God damn, because also Pat is fucking hot. Shit, I'm dying. A pleasure to meet you. Gregory Edgeworth. I'm representing Mr. Tangaroa. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender. Nice to meet you. Bad. Detective Tyrell Bad. The detective in charge is named Bad. A man of few words. Motherfucker, what are you doing? Something about this just doesn't taste right. You're... bad as me. You're eating your notepaper? He likes to chew over his thoughts rather literally, I'm afraid. It helps him to digest and remember them. Fuck off, Ace Attorney. Why doesn't he do that now? He should do that now. It's a little quirk of his. Please try to ignore it. Although I'd be the first to admit that's easier said than done. With introductions out of the way, Detective Bad, would you mind if we joined you in investigating the scene? Sorry, not gonna happen. What? How come? Mr. Edgeworth is Mr. Tangaroa's attorney! Yeah, and attorneys will do anything to get him off the hook. Even put words in their clients' mouths. You think I need that on my crime scene? Mr. Edgeworth would never do something like that! I don't trust attorneys. Okay, kid? Detective, you established my client's supposed guilt based on an investigation of the crime scene, correct? That's usually how it works, yeah. What of it? And extend me the same courtesy. I believe he is innocent, and I would like the chance to prove it. You believe he's innocent? And you didn't even see the scene yet? That's some flimsy lawyering. Let me look at it then, Bad. Let me do that. Shut up, Edward. Stop messing with our trash. House ghost is being rude. That's exactly why I wish to see the scene for myself. I need to ensure that my belief is based on solid evidence and sound reasoning. You about to tell me you're not leaving until I let you look over the scene? I am. Fine. Knock yourselves out. Thank you, Detective. That was weirdly a weird hurdle. Oh, I was hoping you actually smoked in this version or something. But at the same time, that's still funny. But I'm coming around with you. Like I said, I don't trust attorneys. Wouldn't have it any other way, sexy man. If you're good with that, go ahead and get to it. That was a lollipop this whole time? Shut up. I must admit, I didn't see that coming either. What a weird man. This universe is full of weirdos. I need to get out of this universe ASAP. Volkara! We better get started then. I'll need you to take notes, Eddie. On it, Mystery! Let's get this over with. What is with this river? This. Tell me about this river. What are you investigating, officer? Sir, I was just taking the temperature of the water here. And what have you learned? It's warm, sir. The stream in each room flows into the main fountain, and then the water is circulated back to the rooms. Why? Unusual, to say the least. I've never seen a house quite like this one. Rich folks. They're all crazy. Facts. Facts bad. This is a fine selection of nautical paraphernalia. What? Yeah, paraphernalia. I said that right. I should not question myself. You think one of them could be the murder weapon? No, they're all made out of chocolate. You'd have a hard time bludgeoning somebody to death with one of them. I mean, if there was really solid chocolate, maybe. Can't tell what's real in here. They really do look genuine. I can hardly tell the difference myself. A true testament to Mr. Tangaroa's skills. Hello, officer. You're just standing around. How's it looking over here, officer? Nothing of interest in that cupboard, or... Yes, sir! So, there is. Oh, no, there isn't. Just a blowtorch used for cooking and some tableware, sir. You heard the man, Mr. Attorney. Nothing to add, am I right? No. So, you do have something to add? Oh my god. Oh, no. Can't get a straight answer out of anybody. Bad, no, you're just misunderstanding. That man looks like he's ready to draw a weapon on me. I just saw him. Perhaps you should ask a straight question. I'm gonna look at this, and then I'll go talk to him. Hello. So this is where the body was discovered? Yeah, they took it away already. But everything else, it's just how we found it. It's a boat crashing into our treasure. What the fuck is that? Hello? Hello. What are you? Appears the body was inside the treasure chest. Yeah, woman by the name of Bound found it. You've already seen this shit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. Seems she heard something breaking and came to see what it was. If only we had just a little more information. There's something else in here. Huh? It looks like a seal of some kind, with somebody's initials in an intricate shape carved into it. Is it making those fancy wax things on documents? Do you think it belonged to the victim? Wrong direction to make a wax seal, but definitely a seal maker. Hello, Merry Christmas Eve. Or for me, it's Eve. Hi, Neptune.
Oh, Neptune's here.
Yeah. You can say hi, honey.
Hey, Neptune. It's nice to see ya.
Luke's hanging out with me, but he's nowhere near the mic, or at least not in a good position of the mic. So, hello. Ugh. No idea, but it's got to get logged away anyway, so I'll take that. Is there anything else I want to look at? Hello? One of the stands of the ship is broken. The ship must have collapsed onto the treasure chest and smashed it open. Wait, do you think... Could that be how the victim died? Was he crushed by the ship? I don't know. I don't know how dense this chocolate is. If he was, this becomes an accidental death and not a murder. You too serious? Don't worry, detective. For the moment, we're simply discussing a possibility. I was being serious, though. You're a dumbass child. Detective, can you tell us a little more about the state of the victim's body? Let me see. Got a picture here someplace. Senpai is a good name for me, if that helps. But he says, Neptune says hi, honey.
Boy.
You can see for yourselves. Death was from blunt force trauma. Oh no. And what about the weapon? Has it been found yet? I was talking about a weapon earlier. You can ask the prosecutor in charge about that. Why can't I ask you? You're the detective in charge of the case. Why are you doing this to me? The detective's not one for sharing much, I see. Would you mind if we borrowed this? No skin off my nose. Not like it's official. Bound took it with an instant camera when she found the body. She took it? I mean, that's kind of her, I guess, because it's like, but weird. An instant camera? Like it's disposable or something? I know this is 18 years ago from this game, but that was like 18 years ago, 2 years ago. So, no, 4 years ago. When did we do our playthrough? No, it was before 2020. Wait, no, that was for the first game. So yeah, like about 2019, 18 years ago. 2001. Oh, 2001. Never mind. This tracks. No, it means it develops the pictures right there and then when you take them. No way! Sounds pretty convenient. Now then, I'd better get my facts straight and take down some notes of my own. There's something in this picture that contradicts with the current crime scene. I need to call on my powers of deduction. Tutorial. Even though this is the third case, we're still going to tutorialize the hell out of you. I hope this works.
Eureka!
Yay, it worked. You said the only thing that has been removed from the scene is the body. Yeah, and that and the piece of cloth it was wrapped in. So then something here doesn't quite add up. It doesn't. Take another look at the scene in front of us, detective. A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing. You idiot. Right. Don't remember anybody mentioning they removed the blood along with the body. Let me check with forensics. What is it, Mystery? What did you figure out? Compare the treasure chest in the photograph to the real thing. I guess I'm tutorializing this for your sake, but still dumb for the player. In the picture, the solid chocolate bottom continues underneath the deceased's head. And yet, that part of the chest is now gone. The part with blood all over it! Exactly. So, did the police remove it? Or perhaps the killer? Meaning Miss Bound did it! It wasn't forensics. They're saying nobody took anything like that away. Interesting. So somebody deliberately removed the blood from the scene. Could be. How random. Why would they do that? I think that's really all I need from that thing. Oh, it's more of those teacups. Hello. There's some very tasteful tableware here, along with some kitchen utensils. This tea set is of the same design as the one Miss Bound served us with earlier. That is a ridiculous teapot. Like, what the fuck? How does that even work? It looks like it pours out at the bottom of the moon, but the tea's not gonna, like, stay to be tilted. Think Samson? Oh, yeah, you think Sansa could have been drinking tea out of that? Pot and cup were dusted for prints. His were the only ones they found. You going upstairs, love?
The package arrived.
Oh, okay. We'll see you in a second, then. And was that the case for the utensils, too? Everything else has been washed, so there weren't any prints to find. And if Mr. Tangaroa was wearing gloves while he was working on his confectionaries, that could explain why prints were only found on the teapot and cup. Let me look at my evidence, because I do want to examine some. Oh, I can't examine that. I can examine you, though. Like, what the fuck is it with this banana? Yes, what a gorgeous design. Really? Just seems a little bit out there to me. Like, how do you even get your tea in there? Art isn't about function, Eddie. It's about form. I guess I'll have to take your word for it, Mr. E. This art stuff is way beyond me. I couldn't look at the teapot? Okay. I was hoping it would show how the fuck to use this thing, but yeah. That's right. Form over function. Hello. Look, there's something stamped on the bottom. It says pH. I suppose that must be Paul Halik's. Halik's pottery mark. Those are his initials, after all. Miss Bound said she's a big fan of his work. His initials, huh? So if I'd made it, it would say EF. Oh my god, we don't need to know how initials work. We're not 5. Perhaps you should practice by initialing your personal belongings first. You silly bitch. I wish I could, like, compare evidence, because we now have this thing that's, it's the pH. It looks like Senpai. This is Miles Edgeworth's Investigations 2. It's a spin-off series from the Ace Attorney franchise. It's a visual novel. This one's from what I understand, this is the worst game in the series. So, and I've only seen clips of it, so. This is me kind of going mostly blind. And you are? Oh my god, hello? Who are you? What is with your scarf? Oh, why does it look... Oh, it's supposed to be a pastry bag, but that's not what it looks like, artists. Oh, artists. We needed to go back to the drawing board on that one. Oh, no. Sorry, meditating. Did you want something, detective? Oh, yay, you made the same mistake anyone would with that getup. Excuse me. Oh, I'm an attorney, not a detective. Gregory Edgeworth, a pleasure to meet you. And I'm his assistant, Eddie Fender. I see. Oh, that's like a Carmelo Gusto. Oh, that's actually really similar to the fan translation, actually. That's kind of cool. There was an ancient Japanese folk saying that says... Oh, what is that saying? I'm very curious. I see. Name's Carmelo Gusto. There we go. I'm going to do this. I don't know what this is, but we're doing it. I'm a confectioner here for the contest. There are no bad games, only bad players. Super fair. Honestly, fair, because there's still gameplay in this, I guess. But also it's a visual novel, so do those count for that say? It's like, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. You are? What's your specialty, Mr. Gusto? Whoa, oh my god, what is happening? What is that? Oh! What? So cotton candy? Okay. The art of air and sugar. No way! Look at that! It's a little baby seahorse! It's a dragon. A noble soaring creature of the skies. That's a dragon? Fruits Basket would have you believe it's a dragon. Does look more aquatic than airborne. No need to sugarcoat it. My design sense is weak. I know that better than anybody. I keep trying to go German, and that's not good. Try to channel Lucanus, Abby. Figure out Lucanus' voice. Goddamn. That's why I'm heading to Zhangfa when this is all over. I need to train hard. Perhaps we should get off the subject of his design sense for now. So what are you doing in here, Mr. Gusto? I didn't think they were allowing civilians on the scene yet. Detective wanted to know more about one of the pieces in here. Makes sense. Seeing as he's a contestant, perhaps I should ask him a few questions of my own. Tell me more about yourself, sir. Those are some interesting implements you use, Mr. Gusto. Oh god, what are you making now? Chicken. Sugar blowing pumps. They put air into the sugar. That's crazy. They're so cool. It's like watching a swordmaster do his thing. That is why I'm designed to be like the samurai. Oh yeah, that's true. I should start thinking Meta Knight. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've watched Kirby Right Back at You. Ah, Meta Knight. Oh, what's that, bud? Oh, more Power Rangers stuff? Okay. I'll have to look at that afterwards. I am no master. Not a day goes by that I don't hurt myself one way or another. There we go. Meta Knight was the key. That's why I wear red. That way it doesn't matter when I make a mess. What? Sir? What do you mean make a mess? You're not dealing with red sugar. That's what, sir? Oh, honey, I need your opinion. Can you look at his scarf and just tell me if that needs to have a redesign ASAP?
No.
Oh, no, you don't see it? Okay, never mind then. Maybe I'm just dirty-minded.
It's more like a squid than the thing you're implying.
I think it's supposed to be a piping bag.
I can see the piping bag.
But...
No, I do not think it looks like a male member.
It's just me, okay? The way of the confectioner is a lonely one. You never stop learning, not until you die. The way of the confectioner sounds like a long one. To if he's still injuring himself on a daily basis. Oh no! What can you tell us about the contest? Based on what we've seen so far, flavor doesn't seem to be the only criteria at play. The contest was Tangaroa's idea. It's about art. Confectionery as art. I can't roll my R with art. I can do it other places, but I think it has to be the beginning. I can't do it in the middle. Oh no. Confectionery as art? Art you can eat. Every part of it. Every single item in this room is edible. The whole place does kind of smell like chocolate. Tangaroa is a genius. A once-in-a-generation talent. Flavor and flair, he has it all. And if you can't outdo the god of confections himself, you can't win. I don't know, man. Being out the greatest in the world seems kind of hard, yeah? As it should be. Whoever beats him becomes the greatest in turn. That's the real prize here. Nothing else matters. So you're competing for a title, effectively. And the treasure. The ultimate cookbook. Tangaroa's most prized possession. If you want to know more, it's all written down here. Where are all these R's suddenly coming from? I'm doing so well. It's the list of...
Roll them.
No. I don't think it's actually me rolling my R's. I'm just doing a noise. It's the list of the rules that were given out to contestants. Da 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 da. There's a cadence I have now. Sorry, I don't know much about what happened. I only heard about it after the judging was over. How was the judging organized? It started at 3 p.m. Tangaroa began making the rounds right around then. He left his own room, then worked his way around the venue clockwise. Gusteau's, Scones, Frost. Oh, yeah, that's right, Frost was a contestant. My creations were the first to be judged. After that, he went to the Scones room. There's another one. She's another one of the contestants. What can you tell us about her? Ruthless. Brutal. There's nothing she wouldn't do to win. She was working with Cream. Some kind of dreamscape. Then, last of all, Frost's room. His thing was flavored ice. Oh, that's... Yeah, okay, yeah, no, Frost, yeah. Ice, makes sense. Sculptures this time, or so I heard. Bound found the body while Tangaroa was still making the rounds. She panicked, ran to call the cops. Tangaroa went right on judging, claims he didn't know a thing about it until afterward. Went ahead and looked over the victim's work, even though the guy was nowhere to be seen. Pretty suspicious behavior in anyone's book. I don't have enough information to challenge him on that yet. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you and Mr. Gusteau talking about earlier? I was going to ask about the piece on the wall here. The one in the frame. Seemed like something was off. Thought I'd better ask somebody who knows about this stuff. Diary of Despair, The Light of Life, Angel Beset by what? Angel Beset by Thorns. I see no thorns. What are we talking about? Oh, you go bye-bye?
I go bye-bye.
Okay. Bye, Luke. And then you bozos showed up and pulled me away from my very important work. Perhaps we could take a closer look at it together. We can learn together and be friends. Can't take a hint, can you? Mr. Cousteau, would you mind helping us out? Of course. Confectionery is my life. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I have a question about this handprint immediately. Are these finger marks? I think... I mean, fair. Yeah, but we don't know whose yet. Still haven't figured it out. No fingerprints, no ID. Finger marks without prints. It could certainly be important to the case. It's a real head-scratcher, all right. Not really. I'm guessing whoever it was wore gloves. Aw, where's your sense of romance, of adventure? I don't think you need to have romance, just adventure, my guy. I think Gustavo-san did it. He's wearing red. He's talking about covering up blood on his own clothes. Honestly, I can see it. Oh, excuse me. There doesn't tend to be much of either at a crime scene, Eddie. Oh, missing chocolate. Who knew you could make a picture this pretty out of chocolate? Samson really is a god among men. Is it really made of chocolate, though? It looks far too much like a regular illustration to me. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. That's no piece of candy. That's the ultimate cookbook. The ultimate cookbook. In other words, the grand prize. What? So it's not made of chocolate after all? No, the book is simply enframed in some. Which, that chocolate melts, oh no. Tangaroa showed it to all of us when he gathered us here to explain the rules. So the participants knew that the grand prize was in this room the whole time. Anyway, you see it too, right? The frame. Something's missing. Ah, the oddity Detective Bad was going to ask Mr. Cousteau about earlier. Yes. You're right, Detective. Something is missing from this frame. So it's not just me. Huh? What's missing? You're a dumbass. My god, child. Oh, right. Oh my gosh, Geru. She's from, it's not Dual Destinies. It's Spirit of Justice, right? Like the last one in the quote-unquote Apollo trilogy. I'll get to that. I know I'm going to get to that case eventually. Because I'm doing this game, and then next year I'll be doing the Great Ace Attorney stuff. The one that takes place back in, like, I think it's technically Meiji era? I think is what it is. I can't remember what era. But, I'm going to get to the Apollo Justice games, Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice when they happen canonically in the timeline compared to the real world. So, like, if the case happens on April 26th, I'm streaming it April 26th. I'm that kind of weirdo. We did it when we did the original trilogy. And it was really fun. So I think I'm going to definitely keep doing it. But I can't start Apollo Justice until 2026. But I remember Geru being a lot of fun. I looked at it earlier. There you go. Look at the decorative work in the corner here. Something's missing, no? Oh yeah, it's different from the other side. That's not like Tangaroa. The balance is all wrong. But that's not all. Take a look around. Look around? What do you mean? One of the candles is missing a fire? Oh, you're right. Every confection in this room is missing some small bit. You're right. The candle holder, the nautical stuff, they're all like that. Did somebody deliberately damage them? Apparently, yeah, I think it's just time zone difference. Really funnily enough, I wasn't looking at the timeline for these games, but the fact that I'm nearly spot on is hilarious to me. It was good timing, and I didn't even mean to do it. Because I tried to stick to also, like, the year that it technically happens, because some fans have been absolutely insane and have figured out what year the games take place, even though they never state a year, except, like, once or twice, I think. And so they've just used a lot of context clues to, like, make a timeline with specific dates. It's so crazy. The fans are insane, and I love them. That's a very good question. Or did Tangaroa just wanted to look like somebody messed with his work? He'd never do that in his own creations! Never! Could this have some deeper meaning for the case? Achoo! Are you alright, Eddie? Are you dying? Please tell me you're dying. Yeah, but it sure is chilly in here. It is. I'm also the cold. Yes, it wasn't exactly warm out in the fountain room either. But it's even colder in here. Would you like to borrow my jacket? No, I'm fine. And besides, you said you'd give it to me when I finally got my attorney's badge. Is he wearing that as an adult? I don't think he is. Huh. I did, didn't I? Why do they have the heat down so low? Chocolate needs... Oh, what the fuck was that? What was that accent? Oh my god, hold on. I have to find the meta knights. There we go. Chocolate needs to be kept at the right temperature. Take a look behind that panel on the wall. I nearly went German again. God damn it. Wall is a trigger apparently for me. Oh my god. Actually, I guess it was more Russian because Naida is trying to get out. Jesus. What panel? Look at that! It was here the whole time! Hooray! There's one in each of the contest rooms. Tangaroa hid them so they wouldn't. One is with W's! Ah! So they wouldn't spoil the aesthetic of our works. And what do the controls do? It's an AC, you motherfucker. Merda. They adjust the temperature and the lighting. Goes all the way down to negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold enough to keep any confectionery from melting. So, in effect, each room is a giant freezer. Oh no! Was that a copy-paste you were trying to do, or? Huh. It's 59 degrees in here! No wonder I'm cold! Y'all are wimps if 59 is killing you. That's oh man, that's a wonderful temperature to be at. Hey, Detective Bad, you, mind if we turn it up a little? Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work. But it's not, I'm not a detective! Oh my god, that doesn't mean you can fuck with a crime scene. Jail! The same goes for attorneys, Eddie. We must never disturb the scene of the crime. Correct. I think that's actually how, yeah, I think that's how long the stream's been going. I'll probably go for another 50 minutes, and then I'll probably call it. Oh man, I've been already playing this for like an hour, and I haven't done jack shit. It feels like, goddamn. Get used to the cold. It's all part of your training. Pulls out sword. Chocolate needs to be kept between 59 and 65 degrees. There is no way around it. You know the temperatures by heart, huh? Guess it is your job. It's the very least I should know. Any real confectioner should be able to tell you that and more. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Glad we could help you test that stuff. That would, yeah, no, if that was Celsius, we'd be dying. All right, what about lollipops and cream? If it is not too hot or too humid, a lollipop should be fine just about anywhere. That was another, goddamn. When there's a WH or a W, my brain is just like, no, it's Christmas time. You should be doing Russian. Oh my god, I didn't know Naida would be so furiously trying to escape my body right now. For those who don't know, Naida was a character I played at an immersive theme park. And I played her for 3 months? No, 2 months? When did we start? It's October. No, 2 months. Yeah, I played. Nope, we went into January, so it was 3 months. Oh, and so that accent's been beat into me to make sure I didn't slip, because we would talk to guests like in person and have to just, we didn't have a script. We only had a basis of what we had to be doing. So apparently, I guess my brain's like, what are you doing? It's Christmas. Be Naida now. Naida must come to play. Cream. Oh, I got Meta Knight. Kirby. There we go. Cream needs to be kept at around 50 degrees. Need to watch out for heat and humidity, huh? Duly noted. Detective Bad ended brightened up when he was talking about lollipops, didn't he? I suppose he must be very fond of them. I don't believe there is any more to be found here. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Oh, excuse me. Is there more to be found here? Okay, I didn't think so. Oh, it might be logic time then. I don't want to do logic. Goddamn logic. Maybe this. Hooray! The stand broke, and the ship collapsed with it. And the loud sound it made brought Miss Bound running. Yeah, said the ship had already keeled over by the time she got in here. But why did the stand collapse? What caused it to break? Who knows? Maybe the whole thing was off balance from the get-go. Could that really have been the case? This is a genius we're talking about. Maybe? Yay! I'm smart. All of Mr. Tangaroa's creations are missing a little piece each, including one of the stands that was holding up the ship. Somebody really went all out. Do you think it could have been the killer? It's certainly a possibility. Either way, I think we can safely say the stand was damaged in our mystery person's tampering spree. And when it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest, which would have remained closed otherwise. That would be the most interesting Ace Attorney case, is defending someone who it was a complete, no one's at fault. Well, actually, no, we have had that kind of, sort of, with game 1, case 3, because the murder in that case, it was an accident. It was self-defense. But then they covered it up with, they just covered it up for some reason. You know, because we have to have a murder mystery. I think we're about done here for now. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I don't know why those updated randomly. Well, if I wasn't convinced before, I am now. Tangaroa did it. No two ways about it. I don't see that. I think that this looks like an accident to me. What do you mean? All the rooms in this place lock from the inside. The only way to unlock them from the outside is with this key. That would have been nice information to have, you jerk. I see, and who has access to that key? Who do you think? Tangaroa. And it's the only one. There aren't any copies. With the mansion key, Tangaroa could slip into anybody else's room anytime he liked. And he could even lock his own room from the outside if he wanted. But Mr. Tangaroa's room wasn't locked, was it? Nope. Which is exactly what makes him a suspect. Would you care to oh, Josh, I should have done Gregory's voice right next to the mic. Would you care to explain your thinking? Oh god, testimony bullshit. Alright, here we go. Here we go, bitches. Testimony. If the door had been locked when the body was found, Tangaroa would have been the obvious suspect. Which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. And why he smashed in this lid of the treasure chest, so the body was on full display. And everyone was supposed to gather in his room when the judging finished up, so he made it look like the murder happened while he wasn't there. The one thing he didn't plan on was Bound finding the body. Anyway, that's my thinking on this whole thing. Good enough for you, Mr. Attorney? Do you also believe it was Mr. Tangaroa who damaged the other pieces in this room? Yup. I know you have to believe your client. That's your job. But I'm a detective, and I serve the law. And no matter how squeaky clean somebody might seem, a suspect is still a suspect. I fully understand your reasoning, Detective. Now, would you mind if I applied a little critical thinking of my own? Do your worst. Just as the detective won't compromise his devotion to the law, I won't compromise my beliefs either. And I'm not about to just accept his version of events. In fact, I'm going to show him the piece of evidence that highlights the contradiction in his claims. Oh my god, my controller is so sticky. Or the button gets stuck pretty easily. Smash the lid. We know. Covered in blood, missing every other item. No. Until the ship collapsed. Yeah, I think that's what I want us to point out. He's so... Wait, I didn't hear his objection sounded young. Did I hear that right? I need to hear him say objection again later, because he sounded fucking young. I made him sound too old. We've established that the body was hidden inside the chest, and that Miss Bound only came running into the room when she heard a sound. It seems reasonable to infer that the sound was that of the chocolate boat collapsing. Sure, seems likely, based on the evidence. And yet you assert that it was Mr. Tangaroa who had smashed the lid of the chest. I believe this photo makes it clear that it was the ship that did the smashing. Okay, thank you. Why are you, what is with the dots, sir? And if that had occurred only moments before Miss Bound had entered the room, then it couldn't have been broken by Mr. Tangaroa, who was out judging the contest at that time. I mean, I don't know what that really... He could still have put the body there, I guess. I never said he did it then and there. He could have done something to the stand so it collapsed when he was in the middle of judging. Objection. Have you any way of proving that assertion? No. I didn't think he'd actually say no. But the investigation isn't over yet. There's still time. So he doesn't have anything conclusive. Have you found any prints in this room besides those of Mr. Tangaroa? Yep, on the door. But we found Tangaroa's and Frost's prints on there, too. Kirby. We were all brought in here for a briefing, right before we started work on our creations. Those prints are probably from then. There we go, this is the Meta Knight. I take it you haven't checked any of Mr. Tangaroa's works for prints yet. Why would... We know that somebody tampered with them. Therefore, it's possible they left some prints behind when they did so. Fine. But if we don't find anything, your guys is still top of my list. Got it? You, check all of this chocolate stuff for prints. Now. Yes, sir. Right away. I've just been staring at the water for too long. Let my reflection show. Detective Bad. We finished dusting the chocolate and we found prints that don't belong to Mr. Tangaroa, sir. Go on. Whose? Delicious scone, sir. Hey, that's like the same as the fan translation. That's awesome. She's one of the contestants. Good work. You can go back to whatever you were investigating before. I'll keep looking at the water. Thanks, sir. Woohoo. So it seems we have a suspect besides Mr. Tangaroa. Even without your lawyerly input, I wasn't about to wrap up the investigation anyway. I'll go speak to Miss Scone and see what she has to say for herself. Delicious Scone. Mr. Cousteau mentioned her too. He said that she was ruthless and that she'd do anything to win. Like murder. This Scone lady sounds like a pretty suspicious character, huh, Mr. E? Yes, I think we better try to speak with her ourselves as well. Detective Bad, would you mind if we accompanied you? Babysitting you is not my job. Oh, come on! But I guess you did pick up a couple of useful clues already. So if you want to tag along, be my guest. Thank you, Detective. You're too kind. Polite bow. Very handsome man I am. But Detective Bad, sir! What about the water? I don't think that's such a good idea. The lead prosecutor is still busy in there. It'll be fine. Me and him don't exactly see eye to eye anyhow. Who is this him? Who did they assign to the case? Manfred von Karma. Oh goodness, he gets to be at both Miles Edgeworth games. What? They gave it to von Karma? He hasn't lost a case in 25 years. Oh my gosh, it's such a huge gap from his 40-year streak from the first game. Jeez Louise. But Manfred von Karma, a living legend over at the prosecutor's office. We've never faced one another in the courtroom. They only faced each other once? Huh. Manfred, that looks really bad. Oh my god. You're... Oh, wow. That was very much a heat of passion in the moment when you killed Gregory. Holy fuck. That's weird. But I've heard plenty of stories. They say he'll do anything to ensure a guilty verdict. But I can't let that distract me. For now, I need only continue to do what I believe is right. Oh, to be... Oh. Okay, I have to make a decision. Do I stop here? Or do I go and have to pause later in 30 minutes? These are the... Oh, this is a toughie. Yeah, You know what? Let me text Luke and see if he's trying to go to bed. I'll stop just because we don't have like fantastic soundproofing in the house, especially since it's just I'm in the basement and the vents are right there and they go straight to the bedroom. You sleeping soon? Question mark? Well, she's now in chat and talking to me. No, he hasn't. Okay, cool. I don't feel bad texting him then. Okay. I'm going to keep going. We're going to keep going. It's happening. Okay. We'll save. And because we should at least get, even if it is just like 30 minutes, or knowing me, maybe another hour, because I've lost track of time before, at least get us further in the case. Because good Lord knows we need to get this fucker done. I just realized this means that fucking that Gregory has left Miles alone on Christmas Eve. That's kind of sad. I know it's his job, but aw, poor buddy. Whoa, a candy castle. And look, there are even some little elves to go with it. Where are the elves? Oh, the elves back there. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Cute. Rooms laid out. Pretty much the same as Tangaroa's. It's not as cold, though. That's something. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's a temperature control panel in here, too. Over there where the orange light is, right? We'd better take a closer look at it when we can. It's like a fairy tale storybook in here. This whipped cream covered construction must be the work of Miss Delicious Scone. Where is Miss Scone?
Me? Well, I'm just over here, dearie. I don't know. I'm trying to find a different... There we are. There it is in my voice. There it is. I like it right here. Oh, just look at you lovely boys. Delicious scones at your service. Some cheeky blighters back in Blighty even call me Miss Delicious.
Called a lovely boy at 34. Oh no. Edgeworth. Oh man, it's weird when you're close to a dad's age. Unexpected to say the least. Lovely boys? Really? Even me, Mr. E?
Oh yes, dear. You the detective over there. You're all lovely boys to me.
I'm nobody's lovely boy, lady. Name's Bad. I wonder just how old she is. Finish this up so we can get out of here, Mr. Attorney. Yes, all right.
What is the meaning of this chit-chatting with the defense? I don't remember my voice for Von Karma anymore.
Mr. Edgeworth, some scary guy just jumped out of the castle. What were you doing inside the castle, Manfred? Von Karma. What? He's Manfred Von Karma?
Hey, sorry, Manny. sorry, mannequins.
A notorious You're not even. No one's even gonna question her calling him mannequins. Are you fucking serious? That's the best. The notorious prosecutor von Karma himself. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. von Karma. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law.
I couldn't care less what your name is.
Your job is to lose to me and disappear, never to show your sniveling face again. What a thoroughly rude individual. just a statement of fact, and I love it. Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow. Ugh, you're even scarier than they say. And you might want to keep such rude thoughts to yourself, Eddie. Oh my god. We were hoping you might permit us to carry out some brief inquiries, Mr. von Karma.
Ha! And why would I wish to extend you any such courtesy?
This clearly isn't going to be easy.
So long as your inquiries are limited to this room, I suppose I'll allow it.
Why the sudden change of heart? This is a trap.
You, the tall fellow.
Name's Bad. Is that so hard to remember?
I didn't ask for your opinion. The thoughts of a lowly detective do not concern me. But I do admire your spirit. Bad. See to it that these worms don't step out of line.
Why do I have to?
I am not offering you a choice, detective. I need to go look over Gusteau's room. Good day.
Bye, Mr. von Karma.
Great. More babysitting.
Why aren't Detective Bad and Mr. von Karma investigating together? They don't seem to know each other well enough for there to be bad blood between them. Haha, bad blood. Well, looks like we have permission to investigate. Guess we better get to it. Indeed. I'm not sure I trust Mr. von Karma's motives, but at least we could do that much.
Hold up. I haven't been over this room yet either. You're not messing it up before I get my chance. You'll have to wait till I'm done.
Huh? But I thought you were the lead detective. How come you didn't take a look at this room yet?
Because I wasn't the first one they assigned. One of Von Karma's pets was on the job before me.
Wonder who that detective is. I don't think it's Gant or Lana. At least I don't think it would be at this point. Or, yeah, no, because they were pretty high on the chain at... No, they weren't high on the chain at this point, were they? No, it would be a few years after, like a little bit after this, that the case with Joe Dark would happen. I'm pretty sure.
Right up until just now, in fact. I got here not long before you did.
That answers my questions as to why they're working separately, I suppose. Let's say we look over the room together, Detective. It worked out well enough before. Then you won't have to worry about us messing things up. You can keep an eye on us as we go.
What kind of screwball attorney asked to have a detective breathing down his neck? Guess I'm stuck with you for a little while longer.
Yes! You're amazing, Mr. E! You have our thanks, Detective Bad.
Don't be too grateful. This is my scene. The second you get in my way, you're out of here.
Of course, we understand. Now, shall we begin? The fuck are these? Why can't I look at them? Hello, can I look at you? There's a blowtorch and some chemicals here. I guess it's all for cooking with. I wonder what these chemicals are. Let's take a look at the labels. Mango Down 911. Oh my god, man, go down 911. Homicyanide 247. Oh no, homicide 24/7. Oh no. Oh my god. I need to catalog those.
Wait, they're all poisons?
No, sir. They're common coloring and flavorings used in candies and desserts. No, they're not. Shut up. Oh my god. The first is concentrated mango boiled down to its pure essence. Hence, mango down. I think this game managed to make the best third case ever. Oh my god. Can't. They're asking for trouble with a name like that. Now I'm curious as to what homicyanide might be. What kind of flavoring is homicyanide? If mango down is mango, what is homicyanide? Luke, please get on the stream. I need to know. Oh God, that guy's. Oh, hi, sir. What are you looking for? Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a small door on the wall here, just like Mr. Tangaroa's room. Here, I'll open it. Temperature 68 degrees. Lights set to green. Didn't Gusteau say cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees? Temperature in here is too high. That is odd. I wonder why. Hello, little elf. It's a cute little elf made of candy, and it's sitting on a little tree stump. Huh, the whipped cream decorations around it are beginning to lose their shape. But the elf seems completely fine. Strange. Do I get to go inside the castle? It's an incredible piece of work. Hard to believe this whole castle is made out of sugar and cream. I know, right? It's like we're inside a magical medieval story or something. I didn't know you were so into fantastical things. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get so carried away there. Oh, no need to apologize. I admire your enthusiasm. I sometimes wish my own son was as animated as you. Oh no! Don't wish that upon Edgeworth. You have a son, Mr. E? I do. He's still in elementary school. And, oh... It always makes me sad to remember Edgeworth lost his dad when he was in elementary. That's... No kid should go through that. That's fucking awful. And yet, he'd rather read a statute book than a fairy tale. I can't help but worry that his interests will make it hard for him to make friends. Don't say that. He sounds super interesting. He'll make a ton of friends. Me included, I'm sure. Are you remembering his name? Good for you, buddy. I like to think you'd be more of a big brother to him than a friend, Eddie. A big brother, huh? Guess I have some growing up to do. Better take this more seriously. Indeed. Then with that in mind, shall we continue our investigation? The doors of the castle have been left wide open. The fact you could go inside this fucking thing, what the hell? Yeah, was the guy born in a barn? He could have at least closed them behind him. I'd like to see you say that to Mr. Von Karma's face, Eddie. Wait, there's a bunch of stuff inside. Let's see. Hold it, kid. If anybody's going to be handling evidence, it'll be me. Cream's going all runny. It's all over the detective's shoes. Why are all these items being stored inside a candy castle? Alright, tell me what you want me to look at first. Let's look at the tarps first. There's a bunch of blue cloth back there. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls altogether. Well, they certainly aren't made of candy. No idea what this stuff is for. It's not for roll-ups? Almost looks like somebody hid it in here. And I think I've seen fabric of the same color somewhere else before. Yeah? Yeah, we have. I wonder... Oh, I can't deduce right now. 2 big rock crystals. Looks like somebody was using the castle for storage. Kinda expected something a little more exciting behind those doors. Oh, I know. Maybe they're giant uncut gemstones. And maybe this whole thing is based on a story about a castle with a priceless treasure hidden inside. I think I'd treat my priceless treasures with a little more care. There's something on the bottom of them. Looks like a little stand or something. Was right, they are gemstones. The stands must be so they can put on display. Well, whatever they are, it seems they're not just a large set of paperweights. These pillars, they have hexagonal indentations. Looks like something's supposed to go in there. Well, whatever they were, they're long gone. Hexagonal indentations, huh? I wonder. Castle's covered in whipped cream, so maybe a giant strawberry? Giant strawberry with a hexagonal bottom? Look, I like strawberries, okay? I can't blame a guy for wishing. Aw, you know, I'm fair, bad. That's fair. I prefer bananas. Fucking course you do, you motherfucker. God, I hate Jesus. Blueberries for me. That's sweet. I'm pretty sure I can logic something real quick. Wow. 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 We needed to logic that. The rock crystal stands and the pillars in front of the castle feature the same hexagonal shape. I believe the crystals are meant to be placed on top of the pillars. Oh yeah, the hexagon to hexagon. Makes perfect sense. And if that's the case, then why were they being hidden inside the castle? The rolls of blue cloth and the rock crystals inside the castle. I imagine both must belong to Miss Scone. Miss Scone, what were you using the items inside the castle for?
Oh, those? Sorry, Lambkin, but I'm not allowed to say.
Let me guess. Von Karma?
How did you know? Please don't ask me to tell you. He'll have my guts forgot us.
Seems the prosecution really has no intention of sharing anything with the defense. Man, thought we were onto something with those giant rock crystals, but...
What's that, dearie? You interested in me little trinkets?
Your trinkets?
Yes, my sweet. I use them to make people all lovely and relaxed.
Oh, they're rock crystals. Oh, those kind of rock crystals. You use rock crystals and cloths to do that?
I do. It's wonderful, you see. You should see it. And they're not just any rock crystals either. They're great big lumps of salt with lights inside them.
Wow, those things are lamps?
Oh, that's not even the half of it. These cloths hold an even more exciting secret.
She really opened up the moment we started talking about her trinkets. Since you're here,
why don't I give you lovely boys a taste of my relaxation magicum? Oh, Buddy Bumpkin, can you take it all out and set it up for me?
the name is bad.
Is it a no? Why are you being so selfish, Buddy Bumpkin?
Madam, you need to not be me. Have you finished taking photos of this room yet? Yes, sir, we have, sir. Then help Miss Scone here with something, will you? Yes, sir, right away, sir.
Oh, you're a sweetie, aren't you, Badsy Bee?
That's amazing, Miss Scone. You got him to do exactly what you wanted. That's some talent. I managed to catch him for a paladin.
Thank you ever so much, Battykins. And you, Officer Lovely.
She's even giving nicknames to the forensics guys now. I guess it's her way of showing that she cares. So, what about this is supposed to be relaxing, exactly?
Oh, don't be a big sourpuss, Batty Bee. The fun's only just beginning. Officer Lovely, you can switch it on now.
Yes, ma'am. What the whoa? It's pretty. Oh, excuse me. Huh? Wow, it's beautiful. It is. I wish my son were here to see it.
Isn't it though? Isn't it just wonderful? You're 4 adorable elves in the sweetest little castles made of sweets. That's my theme, you see. And I thought it would be extra lovely if it was all lit up. Isn't it the nicest thing you've ever seen?
One of the elves must be feeling a little left out.
This is how it's supposed to look for the contest. But I'm glad you lovely boys got to see it at least.
Wait, shouldn't the lamps be lit up too?
What's happened there, I wonder?
I think we better take a look at the lamps and the elves one more time. I must look at lonely. Oh, I can't go back there. We'll start here. I found the murder weapon. The lamps appear to be broken. Bulbs are smashed. Both of them. Maybe they fell and broke on the floor? Look, there's a red stain on the one on the left. That's not just a stain. That's... Yep. It's blood, all right. I can smell it. What? Blood? Why is there blood on this lamp? Could it have something to do with why its bulb was broken? Better take a closer look at the other one, too. Okay. So Miss Scone had actually intended to use these lamps in her display. Then why were they stashed inside the castle? Maybe because they're broken. Except, there's plenty of other places she could have put them. The best place to hide some salt is in some sugar. Isn't that how it goes? Or perhaps, the best place to hide a tree is in a forest. Anyway, if her intention was to put these salt lamps in her final display, that contradicts a certain piece of evidence in my possession. Need to point it out by making a deduction. What? Really? What does it contradict? Get in there. Oh yeah, I never looked at the rules. Oh. It's against the rules.
Eureka!
Take a look at the list of rules for the contest, Detective. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. That means the salt lamps and the luminous cloths would have both been against the rules. Is that why they were stashed away inside the castle? I think we need to dig a little further into this with Miss Scone before we can say for sure. Do I need to look at the battery now that I'm thinking about it? Nope, okay. Let me look at the elf. This elf doesn't have an illuminated cloth over it like the others. It's not fair to leave the poor guy out, Miss Scone.
Well, I didn't have to, did I? Well, I didn't want to, did I, dear? But one of me cloths in one of me little machines went missing.
A cloth and what sort of machine exactly?
Oh, you'll never guess how it all works. Those luminous cloths are connected to these little thingamajigs. They're called, full spectrum light emitting devices. They send light down the main cable and into each optical fibre strand. That's what makes the cloth glow. With a little bit of fiddling, you can change the light to any colour in the whole wide world. Bright red like ferocious fiery flames. Cold blue like clinking crystals of ice. They have these special batteries that last for donkey's years. They don't mind the cold at all.
Forgive me. So these machines, they're what make the special luminous cloth light up in all these beautiful colors, Mr. E. I see. So much new technology. I can barely keep up. Man, she got a hold of LEDs back in like 2001 or whatever. Jesus. So these light-emitting devices. You lost one of them in a piece of luminous cloth?
That's right, Lambkin. Heaven only knows where they could have gone to.
This cloth could have something to do with the case. Well, it's finally time. Hello, dear.
Oh,
What's the matter, Miss Scone? You seem a whole lot less cheerful than you were a minute ago. Is it Mr. Von Karma? Did something happen between you two?
Why, yes! Nothing happened at all.
What a contradiction there. Huh? But you just said yes.
That was a hello, yes, you silly boy. It was an hello. Are you just as sweet as little sugar dumpling? Remind me, what was your name again?
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie Lumpkin. Oh, you'll go far, dearie, I can tell.
Eddie Lumpkin? Seems our English gentlewoman has taken a liking to you, Eddie. No small accomplishment. She's not exactly what I picture when I think of a gentlewoman, Mr. E. Never mind that now. We should ask her a few questions while we can. Could you tell us about what you did over the course of the contest?
Of course, dearie. Let's see. It all started at about 10 in the morning. That's when we all set to work. And, well, I spent most of the time here in my room, getting everything ready, as you'd expect. Oh, and then there was a lovely afternoon tea for an hour or so from, around 1, I think.
Afternoon tea? It's an English tradition. He looks like he's like, Eddie, you fucking idiot. A chance to drink tea, enjoy a snack, and make small talk. So, kind of like recess? I'm calling tea time recess forever now. I suppose you could say that.
Oh, you really know your onions, don't you, Greggy Pegleg? What? Are you actually I've been doing the cooking here, but just up here. I didn't know I could do it up here, honestly. It's quite nice. Such a clever boy.
When did I become Greggy? I'm glad that line from the fan translation stayed too. And where was this afternoon tea served?
At the garden course. There's a lovely little one just outside. They do it at the same hour every break time during the contest. Lay on a nice little spread, you know. But today only me, Samson,
I thought that was different people. Samson, silly pants.
But today only me, Samson, silly pants, and Moody Judy were there for it. Sammy Poople. Sammy Poople had already finished his big creation, so he was there the whole time. Poor old Chillywinks and Gutsy Pants had to miss out because they hadn't finished yet, bless them.
You're saying everybody except Mr. Frost and Mr. Gusto was present.
That's right, dear. To tell you the truth, I hadn't finished yet either. But I wasn't about to miss out on tea and cake served by our two TV superstars. What was that just now? What is happening? I'm turning into a different accent. I went right back to work when I'm finished, though. Tootled off while the others were still nattering away.
And at any point during the contest, did you visit any of the other competitors' rooms?
Well, no, dear, don't be silly.
That's strange, because your fingerprints were found in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
I caught round-handed.
Wait, so you admit you were there?
Oh, well, I can hardly deny it now, can I? But I didn't kill anybody, I swear. I suppose I better tell you what really happened. Just promise you'll believe me, won't you, dear?
What exactly were you doing in Mr. Tangaroa's room?
Well, I suppose you'd call it research.
Research?
Sammy Poople's a dab hand when it comes to the old sweet making. Everybody knows that. So when I noticed there was no one in there, I just popped in for a quick bit of research, like I say.
What kind of research leaves fingerprints?
It's well, it stands to reason I'd leave fingerprints, doesn't it? After all, I'd hardly researched if you don't have a little nibble now, isn't it?
What? You ate little pieces of them? So, the traces of tampering in Mr. Tangaroa's room. That was all you.
I'm ever so sorry, sweeties. I didn't mean to make a mess. I just had to take a little bite here and there, didn't I? I didn't want poor Sammy Poople getting upset, so it was just the teeniest bits and pieces.
This is sitting so weird in my jaw. It's like right in my... What is that gland there? It's not the thyroid. whatever's like the glands that are like right at the base of your jaw and go down towards like where a man's Adam's apple would be. Whatever that thing is, that's getting fucked up by this voice. And the stand holding up the ship. You took a bite out of that too, I suppose.
Oh, yes, dear. Of course I did. Woman, that's a terrible idea.
Oh my god! It was you. You brought the whole thing crashing down.
I'm sorry, my lovely. Truly I am.
Hold on. Is that why you left the afternoon tea early? You were heading off for a second helping of sweets?
Oi, look, just please believe me. I never killed anybody, I promise.
Her actions were certainly suspicious, but that's about all we can say for now. You're bizarre and scare me. I did not mean to click that. Hold on, I have to get this out of here. Jeez Louise. This lady. Oh man, I picked the wrong one. Oh goddamn. I just wanted to hit X and I hit A like a dumbass. Well, actually I wanted to hit B so I could do this. Yay. We know that the victim was struck and killed with something blunt, and we found blood on one of the lamps, which has a smashed bulb inside. Could the lamp not have been the murder weapon? For sure, it could definitely do enough damage to kill someone. You, science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy. Did you finish analyzing the blood from the lamp yet? Yes, sir. Just got done a minute ago, sir. The blood is the victim's, no doubt about it. There you have it. Man, killed with a salt lamp. That's intense. How much would that hurt? Because they're not like they're heavy and hardy, but like they're carved out. No, there's only a little. No, they're not carved into it all to make lamps, are they? I don't know how salt lamps work. I've never. My mom's kleptoed one before. But other than that, know nothing about them. So the murder weapon was hidden in Miss Scone's room. I'm beginning to think we may need to add her to our list of suspects. The whipped cream in this room is collapsing because the temperature is too high. It's 68 degrees. My messed up shoes can vouch for that. And yet, when you opened the doors to the castle, the handles themselves were just fine. Yeah, they were sturdier than expected. Sturdy? That's not the way I would describe most things made of confectionaries. I think we better take another look at those handles, don't you? What the? I think it's safe to say those handles aren't made of candy. It's not just the handles. The whole castle. The little elves. They're all just plastic models with whipped cream smeared on top. What? So none of this is confectionery art after all? No, it's simply made to look like candy, with the cream having been added to lend it all an air of authenticity. Woman, how did you do it? Maybe? I don't fucking know. Cool. So not only did she use decorations that were against the rules, she didn't even make any real sweets. Miss Scone made a mockery of the rules. Yeah, guess she's not gonna get crowned world's greatest now. And why is it so warm in here? Do you think it's got something to do with all this? That's a good question. I think we'd better go ask Miss Scone herself. Miss Scone, talk to me, please. What are you doing, you crazy woman? This is bad for your sweets. Miss Scone, why is the temperature of your room set to 68 degrees?
Because I ate the coat. I lost it. Hold on, I gotta find it. I go find it. There we are. There we be. 'Cause I ate the coat, don't I, dearie? And besides, being chilly's no good for a girl. If I want to keep my fresh face complexion, I've got to be careful about these things. We ladies have to stay young, don't you know?
How old is she really, though? That's what I'd like to know. Do we not know? Is that not in here? Oh, no. Are you old bag? Oh, God. Jesus, you're a baby. Oh, I hope there's not a relationship between you two. Oh, good God. You're, like, not that far apart in age. Holy hell. It's not polite to speculate on a person's age, Eddie. But most of your work is made out of whipped cream. And whipped cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees or it starts to deflate.
Is that so, dearie? Well, silly me, eh? It's only good it made a whoopsie.
Wait, she really didn't know that? World-class confectioner, my foot. Not only did she break the rules by using fake candy, she's ignorant of basic facts about her supposed craft. Miss Scone grows more mysterious by the minute. What a weird lady. Miss Scone appears to lack basic knowledge about how confectionery is created, and she says that she snuck into another entrance room for research purposes. Hardly the actions of a world-class confectioner competing for a major prize. Yeah, now how I'd picture a top pro acting. Does she maybe just lack a little confidence, or... Or she is not actually a confectioner at all. Perhaps she had another agenda altogether. After all, we only have her word for it that she went into that room to do some research. Wait, you mean maybe she went in there to commit a murder? There's no way of saying so for certain just yet. But she is hiding something. That much I'm certain of. Okay, I think I am going to call it there because I want to get some sleep before tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve for me. Just because I know I have a couple of viewers from like overseas and stuff that sometimes pop in. Time differences are fun. So yeah, I think I'm calling it here. Holy crap. So far. Emphasis on the word so far. This case is way better in terms of tone and stuff. Like, yeah, it's going to be long, and I know it's going to be long because if I remember the clips I've seen, you swap between playing as Gregory and playing as Edgeworth. So the fact we haven't gone back to Edgeworth yet means we're going to be here for a long time. So I'll probably play this again next Wednesday. So not Christmas, but the Wednesday after Christmas. So far, this case is really funny. There's a really good... It's back to classic Ace Attorney humor, which I feel was... Like, it was there in the first two cases of this game, but the stupidity surrounding them made it really hard to appreciate it. And now we're back to just, what the fuck? This is hilarious and weird and wacky. And I think that's going to be good because we're not looking at a prison that's fucking horseshit. And we're not dealing with... I mean, like, okay, the first case actually, it was not bad either. That was a lot of fun, especially with the little flair that me and chat kind of made with, like, Shelley the Killer and Rooks being boyfriends. Because everyone's gay in Ace Attorney. Except Larry. That's very important. Larry's not gay. So I have good feelings for this case. I have a good feeling about this case. I think I'm going to enjoy this one. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy it. But I also don't want to, like, promise I won't be mad at something. Because this is the investigation spinoff. And the investigations cases can get me pretty mad. So, thank you guys for joining me on my little bit of a spontaneous stream. I'm going to be back to a normal schedule after Christmas. That Wednesday. I usually stream starting between noon or 2. Just depends on my plasma donation, if it goes fast enough or not. And and finishing any like chores I missed finishing on Monday. Luke, I think, is streaming Saturday. He usually does, and all these times are Mountain Standard, by the way. We live in the Rockies, baby. So yeah, my usual schedule is Wednesdays starting at either noon, 1 or 2, Mountain Standard. Luke streams his stuff Saturday mornings, usually starting at 5 or 6 a.m. Mountain Standard. We're going to be trying to get another stream going on like Saturday afternoons, depending on certain things. Or maybe even Friday nights. Me and Luke are still trying to figure out a schedule for that, of me and him doing something together. We are going to be playing Azure Twilight's first dating sim again. We are revisiting Fantasia, which is a dating sim that's like, we've played it on the channel before. We have a playlist with it on there. It was one of our earliest YouTube videos. The sound quality is horseshit, so enjoy that if you want to go give it a go. We're going to go revisit that and get the remainder of the roots, try to kind of 100% it, because Azure is she has supported our channel and we're supporting her, and we want to get back on to finishing her games fully, just because her games are great and they deserve all the love and attention possible. And hey, if you're interested in Azure Twilight games, they're free. Go get them. They're a little maybe tricky to find, I guess, but I would highly recommend her Doppelganger visual novel. That thing is peak. That is one of my favorite visual novels. And I play visual novels all the time. I play AAA visual novels, if that's technically what they are, like Ace Attorney and stuff. And even then, Doppelganger is still like my top 5. It's just fucking rad. Anyways, back to schedule stuff. Sundays is when Edgelord streams. For those of you who don't know, just because I feel like it's good to explain on at least in one of my videos who the fuck Edgelord is. Edgelord is a character that Luke created after playing Biomutant for one of his streams. And over the past 2 years has become this little entity that's really, that we love him. We love Edgelord. He's been a really important part of Luke's creative outlet, my creative outlet, really a lot of our friends. Like, he's a comfort character for a bunch of our friends, which is really funny. But so Edgelord does his own streams. He does a funny voice. It's all in character as best Luke can. Because it's early fucking in the morning when he does it, and when he's sick, he can't do Edgelord's voice as well. But yeah, Edgelord streams Sundays at like 5 or 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I think right now Luke is playing on Saturdays, is playing Bug Fables, and Edgelord is playing Pokemon Snap, the new Pokemon Snap, the one for the Switch. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me and for letting me ramble. And I will see you all another time. Bye-bye.